Hi guys, welcome back to the Far Side of Normal. This week I wanted to give a mad shout out to Supernatural Fandom, the movie. It was made by Mitch and Cliff Kosterman, who, if you don't know, Mitch is the brother of Cliff, who is the bodyguard for J&J. And it is the greatest movie. Here's the thing, it is a labor of love. It's about the supernatural fandom, but more than that, it's about a fandom, period, and it puts us in such a great light. It is unbelievable. The talent that we have in the supernatural fandom specifically is incredible. People do woodworking and they do needlework and crocheting and knitting and sewing. They make costumes and wardrobes and, oh my gosh, dolls and paintings and sketches, and some of this stuff literally should be in a museum. I'm not even kidding, or an art gallery. It's unbelievable. Sculptures, for the love of Pete. They make fan made videos, and some of these things are mind blowing. The movie is made by, again, Mitch and Cliff. And here's the thing I appreciate it is a labor of love. They funded it, Mitch specifically, and it shows how fans are a good thing. In the past, when people talk about fans or fanatics, it's always in a negative light or a negative connotation, like those people need to get a life or get a job or, get out of their parents' basement, whatever. This is not that. This is literally showing how amazing our fandom is, how generous, how talented, how creative, how we are a force of good and positive, in the mad love we show to Supernatural. I highly recommend that you watch it, Supernatural Fandom, the movie, or Supernatural movie, and it's encouraging. A lot of the actors on the show are in it, and so they share their experiences with fandom. There's a lot of super fans, which are super fun to watch, but it got me thinking recently, like last week and this week. I don't know if you guys know, there's been an incredible actor named Jeffrey, and he was on The Cosby Show many, many years ago. Recently, a picture surfaced of him working at Trader Joe's doing an honest day's work, and Fox News tried to job shame him. Man, the backlash and the defense was swift and incredible. So many actors and people that didn't know him and people trying to break into the industry and honest laborers spoke up on his behalf. He hadn't said a word, but they started sharing all the jobs they've had while pursuing their dream. Some people were talking about how they had to clean houses and they worked at grocery stores and they did temp agencies and did retail and restaurants and all these jobs. And they were basically letting people know that there's no shame in any job that you have if it's an honest day's work pursuing your dream. Because here's the thing, Mitch and Cliffy, making Supernatural Fandom the movie, the Hillywood Girls, myself, we aren't doing this to get fame and fortune or riches, although all those things would be everything great. People do it as a labor of love. Anyone pursuing acting or directing or writing, it's a labor of love. And so to do what we have to do in order to do what we love is something that we're going to do. Because at the end of the day, we are stepping out of bounds. We're not in traditional or pursuing traditional jobs or roles where we have that safety net of an 8 to 5 and a 401k and insurance plans. Ours is kind of that Walt Whitman, I chose the road less traveled. And it's a good thing. It's a great thing. It's just a different thing. We need flexibility. As we speak, I'm driving for Lyft and cleaning houses to pursue my dreams. The flexibility and the ability to have hours that are conductive to you, maybe filming or going on an audition or a casting call is necessary. And so it was encouraging to see so many people jump to his defense and share their stories of how they're basically hustling to continue to pursue their dreams. We are outliers, and it's a good thing. It's a great thing because who doesn't love the arts? Also, one guy brought up a good point. He's like, how about maybe people should pay more for the arts? Because he was sharing, especially people in theater, where they do it a lot of times for free, or they get such a small stipend that it's not a livable wage, and so they'll work a full-time job and then go to all these rehearsals for free. This huge, amazing show, you get paid a small stipend. Again, it was encouraging to hear. And then Jeffrey was on one of the morning talk shows. I think it was Good Morning America. He's a rock star to me. First of all, he wore his Ivy League cap. That was pimp. Then he was sporting and rocking his Trader Joe's name badge. Double pimp. And he brought up such a great point. He said, there's no job that's better or worse, or greater or less than. Hard work is hard work. And I appreciated that. Especially in America, we have these hierarchies. Some jobs may pay more, some may pay less, but it doesn't make it better or worse. And I appreciated him saying that. He was so gracious about all the hullabaloo and just the craziness, and he was overwhelmed in a good way, he said, by so many people coming to his defense, because he said for about 5 minutes he felt ashamed. And then him and his wife started reading all the feedback and all the tweets and all the Instagrams and all the stories, and how so many people were defending him and saying that, no, it's honorable to work hard to pursue your dreams. And so, with that in mind, please, please, please go watch Supernatural Fandom, the movie. It is made by Mitch and Cliff, and it is super awesome. It's encouraging. If you haven't already watched it, watch the Hollywood Show parody part 2 of Supernatural. It's brilliant. Watch the first one again. Watch the second one many, many times. Watch the behind the scenes. They're going to be doing a live stream today, I think at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So just mad shout out. Keep in mind that, again, we're creating labors of love because we love Supernatural. I adore Supernatural. This is not easy. It's coming out of my own pockets. That's why I'm in a low tide. But as soon as I get another project, dear heart, I promise, 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 I'll start making more webisodes. So that's all I have for this week. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, sweet Deans and sweet Sams.